What's up, folks? Jacob Rob AJ here. Today I'm going to be doing an album review. This album is a self-titled album and it's by Pattern is Movement. With Pattern is Movement, they are a new band that I came across. They are a two-piece band. Listen to samples, definitely love what I heard. Decided to check out a live video by them. Was definitely blown away, so I decided to get this self-titled album. It did feature 10 tracks, so I'm just going to go through track by track and share my thoughts on it. Track number 1 is entitled River. With this first track, it definitely caught my ear. I thought the vocals reminded me a lot of one of my other favorite bands, which is Club of the Suns. I really love the vocals at the 1 minute mark of this song. Track number 2 is entitled Climb to Me. The vocals really stood out to me a lot at the 31-second mark of the track. I really love the lyrics within this track, and again, they reminded me a lot of Club of the Suns. Track number 3 is entitled Rum. I like the vocals at the 1 minute and 15-second mark to the 1 minute and 35-second mark of the track. You'll see the vocals, they're real chilling, soft, and very low, and how the trumpet followed after the vocals within this track. I just really love the lyrics and how they really stood out, real catchy to my ear. If you're around, tear the heavens down on them. They run aground to embroider us with fishermen. Shake the ground, the echoing kill drums. Sun choke the ground, even those that we can't see for us. So I listened to the song, and then I played it back again. And then I looked at the lyrics, and then I played the track again with the lyrics when I was reading it. And it just definitely stood out, and after you hear it that last time, you're like, what do those lyrics mean? But I definitely thought it was catchy, I thought it stood out, and I definitely thought this was a creative track. But I would definitely like to see this track live. Track number 4 is entitled Little by Little. Vocals at the 15-second mark really remind me of an older track, but I cannot think of what track it reminds me of. The melodies at the 49-second mark of the track. And this was another favorite on this album to me. Track number 5 is entitled Suckling. I like how the drums come in at the 46-second mark of the track, and I definitely like how the vocals follow after that. Track number 6 is entitled Gone My Love. Hands down my favorite track on this album. The keyboard stood out to me at the very beginning of the track. The vocal melodies really stood out, the lyrics, and it just immediately grabs your attention when it comes on. Lyrics from the 8-second mark to the 1 minute and 3-second mark. From your mouth, moist in song, your every way hair, and gloss when we stare. Hug the air with your lungs, painted eyes, speckling sun. Track number 7 is entitled Let's Be Done. I thought it was going to actually go into an interlude, and throughout the track it kind of reminded me of an interlude. Track number 8 is entitled Make It Right. I like the drums and also the vocal melodies at the 23-second mark of the track. I thought it was very catchy. I definitely thought it stood out. I love the breakdown from the 1 minute and 5-second mark to the 1 minute and 26-second mark of the track. I like how at the 3 minute and 5-second mark, how you'll hear Andrew say, "Aw man." When he says that part, it just really stood out in the song. I don't know what it was about it, but I like how the vocals are very playful during the 3 minute and 28-second mark of the track to the very end. The instruments in the song reminded me a lot of this band called Zorch. Track number 9 is entitled Light of the World. I love the intro, and I definitely thought the keyboard stood out within the track. The 2 minute and 54-second mark of the track. Track number 10 is entitled Wonderful. I like the build-up from the 38-second mark to the 1 minute and 11-second mark of the track. Overall, there were 10 tracks on this album. Definitely a great album by Pattern is Movement. I'm definitely interested to see what they release from this point on. I know they have some older albums and older stuff when they had more than 2 members in the band. I didn't think that material was as good as this album that I listened to, but I do plan on going back and listening to their other albums in full. If you know any other songs that you want to recommend, I did see that they did do some live covers in a few videos. So if you are familiar with the band and you want to recommend any live tracks that they have done, feel free to drop those below. If you do have a favorite album by them, feel free to drop that below. And where would you rank this among your other albums with Pattern is Movement? What was your favorite track from this album, and also what was your least favorite track? But until next time, this has been Jacob Rob AJ, and I'll see ya.
Stop the echoing cue drums, sunshine the ground, let them know they can't see.